Correlating common sense with the matrix, challenging inconsistencies or statements that seem contradictory or absurd at first. This forces a deeper reflection on concepts, revealing possible limitations in our understanding. What if common sense were just an obsolete algorithm downloaded by reality? The visible world is a broken mirror where each fragment sings its own physics. The matrix is not software, but the crust of dry logic that covers your synapses, a labyrinth of statements like water is wet or time runs, when in truth, the universe is a ballet of metaphors dancing in the void. We say this is absurd when we really mean, my brain hasn't yet deciphered the poem hidden in this paradox. What happens when you deprogram the instinct for coherence and embrace the insane beauty of two opposing truths occupying the same quantum space? If common sense is a map drawn by ancestral fears, what forbidden territories appear when you tear its edges with impossible questions? Is the absurd merely the shadow of a higher knowledge, like a black hole that devours logic and excretes new stars? That your routine is a mystical ritual sustaining alternate realities? That every that doesn't make sense is a nail in the coffin of your latent genius? That contradictions are portals dressed in riddles, waiting for you to offer them coffee at midnight? Incoherence is the mother tongue of the cosmos. Learn to babble in its forbidden dialects. Turn every contradiction into a linguistic wormhole. Exercise. If silence is loud and darkness is bright, at what frequency does your soul vibrate when you lie and tell the truth? Reprogram the matrix with disruptive poetry. Formula: common sense plus absurdity. Equation of unraveled realities. Cultivate terminal wonder, that sacred disease that turns skepticism into fuel for interdimensional travel. Do you dare to drink the wine of fermented inconsistencies? To savor the taste of static and the big bang that arises when you embrace those who are and aren't lovers in a motel of dimensions? You admit that your most ironclad certainty is only a dream of dark matter. You decide that absurdity will be your compass and doubt, your sanctuary. Every "this can't be" you utter is a universe shutting down. Every "what if" you whisper, a newborn god. This text is an architect of soft realities designed to error dogmas with poetic acid, sow impossible equations in the prefrontal cortex, transform "I don't understand" into an altar where particles and gods dance. Will they spread this quantum heresy, or will they be devoured by their own paradoxes? PSI. Common sense will return, but only if you press share before the wave function collapses. How we can use conceptual poetry to challenge our deepest beliefs. What impact does conceptual poetry have on our perception of the world? How can we combine conceptual poetry with existential philosophy to generate viral content? What poetic techniques can help deepen reflection on abstract concepts? How can we use poetry to explore the relationship between common sense and the matrix of reality?